'Twas the night before my speech, and all through the house, every creature was stirring, including my spouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, because our dog Dahlia cannot reach them there. The children were far from settled into bed. Relax, Dad, they told me. We'll sleep when we're dead. Later, Mama in her robe, and I, and apparently nothing, just poured ourselves a little something. When I went out into the kitchen and rose such a clatter, I put down my drink before seeing what was the matter. Away to the kitchen I flew like a guy in his mid-30s, tripped on plates from all those Tupperware parties. Lights on or off, there was no telling what on earth I was smelling. Was it a line of year-old laundry carts? Nope, just my dog Dahlia making smelly dog farts. To the outdoors my attention turned. Was it a platypus? My mind churned. No, it was a man in red from his head to his feet. I yelled to him, "Hey, Kringle, how about a brandy? My treat." I invited him in and offered a taste. "Just one," he said, "I'll leave post-haste." I said I was excited, for my house he is called, and he replied, "Indeed it is, but my goodness, you're getting bald." I inquired on the magic of the toy sack. He said he'd let me go in, but I might not come back. I inquired on the magic of his sleigh. I'd love to, but I forgot where I parked it today. I asked if he missed Mrs. Claus while he was out. He said, let me tell you what it's all about. I leave each Christmas Eve and visit too many houses to believe. It makes for a long night, and I miss her every flight. So I asked her, "Does she miss you?" And he replied, "Does she miss who?" After a long night, and I struggle keeping my sleigh steady, I'm greeted by Mrs. Claus. "Hey, you back already?" "How old are you?" was my next question. He looked at me and said, 1747. "Tell me the things you've done." "Well, with delivering toys, the list has just begun. St. Nick is the patron saint of banking, pawnbroking, scholarship, butchery, thievery, pirating, sailing, orphans, royalty, New York City, and haberdashery." "It's quite the scope," I said, and he nodded his head. It amazes even me. It's important to give and to receive. Santa looked at his watch, let his breath heave. Well, I better make like a banana split and leave. Santa turned to me, "See you another day." Turning to the street, "Hey, anyone seen a sleigh?" Turning back to me, "Until next year." And back to the street, "No, really, it's pulled by reindeer." I decided my speech needed an edit, probably more since I have not even read it. I check the clock and count the hours I've seen pass, and I look at Dahlia in the corner, licking her feet. To retell my encounter with St. Nick would be fun. Fun for me, hopefully fun for everyone. It seems to me the tough part to be keeping it rhyming and keeping the timing. I'll end by saying the only thing that seems right. Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night.